Memes are meant to make you laugh, but what if they start making you rich as well? That's what we all want, right? I hope you had a great Diwali. I also had one. And now if you want to uplift your crypto profile this festive season, then this episode is for you, because our focus this time is on meme coins. Do they really carry that potential to make you richer or uplift your crypto profile? We'll explore, and by the end of this segment, we'll have all the answers. I'm Arun Singh. The show is called Coffee and Crypto, and we'll start with understanding what are meme coins. And for that, we'll go to our coffee bowl. So what are meme coins? They're essentially crypto coins created as a joke, for fun. They're based on memes or pop culture references, which can help them grab eyeballs. Now, how did this phenomenon really start? Well, it all began with Dogecoin by two engineers, IBM software engineer Billy Marcus and Adobe software engineer Jackson Palmer. Palmer had jokingly tweeted, "Investing in Dogecoin, pretty sure it's the next big thing." Dogecoin didn't even exist back then. So response from Marcus made it happen, and the partnership was formed. Doge is the misspelling of dog, which is used to refer to a meme photo of a dog. This meme typically consists a picture of a Shiba Inu dog with text representing, let's say, dog's internal monologue. The text is written in a form of broken English. It is also backed by Tesla chief Elon Musk, who is a big crypto enthusiast and makes and breaks the market with his simple tweets. Now we'll also look at the journey of Dogecoin. It rose from 0.00026 to 0.00095 on launch in 72 hours, which meant it showed 300% jump in value. In April 2019, Elon Musk tweeted, "Dogecoin might be my favorite cryptocurrency. It is pretty cool." This sent Dogecoin prices to the moon. Not only him, but Mark Cuban, the owner of basketball team, the Dallas Mavericks, keeps making posts about it, creating a frenzy in the market. Now, what started as a joke is now ranked in top 10 coins as per market value. And we'll also give you some other examples of meme coins. Shiba Inu, we'll dive into this later in our show. Then we have Dogecoin Mars, the name clubs Doge and Elon. And then we have Samad coin, which Samad again is a dog breed. And before I finish my explainer and move on to guests who will also have their personal opinions on the subject, I want to share the downside, which this market experts also have been pointing at. Several meme coins don't solve any purpose. Bitcoin was created to solve problems that conventional currency had. Ethereum was born to counter Bitcoin's disadvantages, but meme coins are essentially based on hype. And that is why they are susceptible to random market movements as well. Now, turning to our guests now, with us are two young crypto enthusiasts who speak the digital language and make content around cryptocurrency on Instagram. First, we have Rishi Magada, who is a finfluencer, a young content creator who talks about cryptocurrency on Instagram. On the other hand, we have Raj Shamani, again, a young investor. He's an entrepreneur, a digital content creator as well. So first, I have to ask, do we really have to take meme coins seriously? I mean, should we take meme coins seriously?
One word, not at all. But I would say it's a fun way to actually look around and increase your wealth, because what happens is most of the people are not taking it seriously, not taking it, not considering it at all. I would say if you can take like 1 or 2% just to have fun and have your risk appetite, maybe you can make significant amount of returns out of this. But seriously, no. Like, not a question.
And what is your opinion, Rishi?
So basically, these meme coins are created to get some quick cash to the founders by using the hype which is already existing in the society. So we have a live example called Squid Game coin. So which created a lot of hype in this way, and this coin rose to about 3 lakh %, and all of a sudden it dropped to almost zero. So that's like making the founder nearly $2.5 million probably.
Right.
And this basically works on a chain of hype. Okay, so back in 2013, when Dogecoin meme was getting hyped a lot, so Dogecoin was created. I mean, the Doge meme. And then, because in 2021, Dogecoin was creating a lot of hype, then the Shiba Inu was created. And then the Floki, Dogecoin, that's a lot of coins. So it's making a chain of hype.
Right, of course,
So,
it's based on hype is what you would essentially say, and you spoke about Dogecoin. It has got its name from Doge and coin, which is derived from Bitcoin, by the way, and that's why, Raj, I want you to draw a quick comparison between Bitcoin and Dogecoin for us.
Okay, number one, Dogecoin was built out of fun. It was based on a dog, which is a Japanese dog called Shiba Inu, right? In 2013, they built it just to have fun around. And because of certain influencers, which we say like the biggest of the world, they have been having fun around on Twitter regarding the same coin. That's why it has gained value. But if you look at the differences between both of them, right? If you look at Bitcoin has real value and real-time usages. Like it can solve the real-world problems because it is solving the problem of scarcity, fungibility, and like a lot of other problems. But Dogecoin doesn't have a real-life value or doesn't solve any problem in particular. That is one. Number two, scarcity. Like we don't know how much supply Dogecoin has. There's number two. Number three, it is derived by certain influences, not the value of it is decided by certain influences, not by the acceptance of the technology. So anything which is decided by one tweet, I would say stay away from it, because the moment it rises, it can fall the same way as well.
Right. Rishi, like many creators would say that, you can use it for tipping, or it also has uses when it comes to meme coins. What would you say to that?
Basically, back in 2-3 years ago, Reddit used Dogecoin for tipping a good comment or a good reply to some tweet, the Reddit comments. So, but I don't think so that should be considered as use cases, because basically most of the coins came out of fun, and because it is a bull run, so people started investing. People get a little greedier when there's bull run, So when there's making a lot of profits with Bitcoin, Ethereum, or mid-cap, they tend to, that instinct, like, they want to invest in this coin. They can't control themselves. So they go to these coins. So that's where the influencers like Elon Musk, Snoop Dogg, and many others came into this field and started tweeting about it, and the price skyrocketing.
Sure. Thank you so very much for your detailed answers, both of you. It was great chatting with you. And now we'll move on, focusing our conversation on Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, the rise of Shiba Inu rather, because Indians are going gaga over this. What is the reason behind this? A few compare it to a pump and dump scheme as well, and many also suggest to stay cautious from it. At the moment, it is turning Indians into crorpatis, but is it a bubble that is about to burst? With us are our two guests for this conversation. We have with us Rohas Nagpal, who is author of the Future Money Playbook. He's also Chief Blockchain Architect of Wrapped Asset Project. We have with us Malik Kotaria, who's co-founder and chairman, Finnovation Labs, Singapore. A very warm welcome to both of you. And first, the question to you, Rohas. We're talking about Dogecoin here, we're talking about Shiba Inu. Can you just help us understand the rise of Shiba Inu in our country?
Dogecoin originally started off because of a meme of a breed of dogs called Shiba Inu. So then subsequently Shiba Inu came up with a coin which said, we will be the Dogecoin killer. And this was created in August 2020, we don't know by whom. Somebody going by the pseudonym of Ryoshi. Now, one thing that we must remember, that one of the biggest benefits that Shiba Inu has got is that Coinbase has listed it. And that's one of the biggest exchanges in the world. Secondly, a lot of people say, why should we invest in a meme coin? I have a simple question. When Bitcoin first came, everyone said the same thing. Why should we buy a cryptocurrency? Now, so many years have passed and people have seen the amount of money that is being pumped into crypto. So now, I would honestly feel maybe meme coins are also going to become very big, because nobody could have predicted the way Bitcoin went up. I'm guessing Shiba Inu, Dogecoin and other memes may also go up. And look at the amount of money that has been pumped in. It's about $40 billion each. That's more than the market capitalization of Axis Bank.
Malik, Malik, are you of the same opinion as Rohas's?
Let me start. Hi, Arun. Nice to be back with you again. Let me start with, since we are talking about tweaks and memes, let me start with a tweet that I read and we were sharing actively to discuss this. And I think it encapsulates it very well. It goes by something like this. A shitcoin of a meme coin is more valuable than the underlying meme coin. And both coins have a larger market cap than Deutsche Bank in 2021. So I think that says it all from my perspective. It's very simple, Arun. Hype can only last so far, bubbles can only go so far. And since this show is essentially tailored for ordinary investors, the ride up, as they say, feels very, very thrilling. But when the crash comes, it's an elevator going down at full speed. So I would, just say that stay away from all of these kinds of hypes. We've seen it in the past. Right. This will happen in the future again, but do it at your own risk.
Rohas, there are multiple exchanges which have not even listed Shiba Inu. Sure. Are they a little skeptical? Are they scared? And I have seen a lot of experts calling it a pump and dump scheme as well.
Sure. See, well, again, I'd like to say that even Bitcoin was considered pump and dump in the beginning. So was almost every popular investment avenue that we see. So I'm kind of on the fence. Yes, a lot of exchanges are still thinking about it, but then Shibu is also building their own swapping site because they call themselves the Doge killer. So they've got a completely different community which is now going to come out with its own swapping site very soon. And like I said, I'm a little confused. I wouldn't be surprised if these meme coins become a completely different and new asset class in themselves. For example, if you look at Dogecoin today, it is accepted in hundreds of stores around the world. So what's to say? I mean, how are we to say it may not become a very common medium of exchange moving forward? Very difficult to predict.
And why is it getting popular amongst Indians? Because again, there is a lot of data that suggests that Indians are running towards Shiba Inu. What do you think is driving this craze?
Well, I'm guessing it is that dream of making quick money very fast. Many people have that thing that I want to become millionaire overnight. I guess that's what's pushing them, but yeah, that's a very scary way to look at things.
Okay, and
I think it would crash pretty bad.
Right, and Malik, we've seen this in case of, let's say, Squid Games, as our earlier guest was also talking about it. These are based on hype. These are based on pop culture, which keeps on changing. So, Malik, what do you think? What is driving India's craze towards Shiba Inu?
So I'll probably take a slightly broader view, and while I was very categorical in my first opening that stay away from it, I must also articulate that there is a community aspect to it which we cannot and we should not ignore. I mean, I'm not here to be an outright skeptic. I've been in this space for close to a decade now, and I agree that we've seen these kinds of a rise and skepticisms in the past as well. So my question is, look at the community aspect of it, and if that is going to that will take you to a certain point, but at the end of the day, without real utility or without it being recognized as a mainstream investment or asset class, hype can only go so far. So I think you have to look at the community aspect of it, and the fun aspect of it, but you also have to look at it where it could be in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Right now, I think everybody is just looking at tomorrow and will I get 100% in 48 hours?
So I think if at all someone is choosing a meme currency, they have to look at the purpose it is solving, and it has a purpose. Maybe that can make them feel a little more confident. Mixed opinion there from experts about meme coins, but we'll leave it at that only. Thank you so very much, gentlemen, for talking to us. So I think if at all someone wants to invest in meme coins, they have to look at the purpose it solves. Thank you so very much for joining for this conversation. Mixed opinions there from our experts on meme coins, but let me also tell you, in no way this is a financial advice. Please follow discretion while you make investments in cryptocurrencies. Consult your financial advisor as well. With this, you've come to an end of segment 1, but on the other side of Coffin Crypto, Sonal is going to tell you how to watch coins. So stay tuned.
So what a journey we've had on CC so far. We've been talking about various aspects, fundamentals and basics when it comes to crypto. But we thought now that all of you are so educated, let's take this journey another step forward, where we will talk not just about the basics on coins, how to get started, etc., but how to watch out for coins. Which are the coins that should be on your radar? How to make that judgment really. It's not for us to tell you which coin to invest in, but we can perhaps tell you how to watch out, what fundamentals to look at, and how does really one make that calculation. One of the viewers actually wrote to me saying that, well, when it comes to stock market, you know how stocks will behave because the news is out that there are acquisitions going to happen, there are expansion plans, there is takeover, and so many of these things sort of guide how and tell you how the share is going to behave. When it comes to crypto, what exactly are the fundamentals at play? That's something that we're going to pick up in this segment, coins to watch out for. And joining us today is Shashank Udupa, co-founder of Scenes of Avalon and digital content creator. Well, Shashank is famous for earning his first $1 million at the age of 28 and all at a time when nobody knew about Bitcoin. So he's got lots of yarn that he's going to share with us today. And also is with us Ajit Khurana, crypto expert, founder, Genesis Network as well. And Ajit is going to share some very wise notes on how to look at coins as well. But first, let me, start with Shashank. Shashank, firstly, the question when it comes to coins that I get asked, I don't know about you, almost every day is, which is the next Bitcoin? How do you try and find out the next Bitcoin? How do you have some in mind? And if so, then how do you make that calculation importantly?
Got it. So I think when it comes to cryptocurrency, one of the most important things everyone should understand is the coin becomes famous only when there's adoption. If you look at currently right now, there are around 13,500 cryptocurrency coins in the market. But the only ones that actually gain adoption in any kind of a problem that they're solving, which is truly in the decentralized fashion, is something that will pick up and work. So if you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of them have a unique use case and a problem that they're solving. Now, when people ask what is the next Bitcoin, you should not look at the next coin. I think you should look at what is the next sector that is going to trend, or not trend, but what is going to emerge, number one. Where is blockchain being used a lot into that technology, and does the coin even make sense? Because in today's date, I've seen so many coins and projects, they've just added blockchain to it, they've added a crypto token and said, you know what, this is our project. But there's no actual use case. So if you look at that, I am very bullish on two sectors when it comes to the cryptocurrency market. And that is where I'm looking at the coins underneath them. Obviously, respectable ones, not the weird ones that have very low market caps. I'm looking at ones that have either some kind of an adoption or they have the product ready.
Right. You want to share some with us?
Sure. I think the two sectors that I'm slightly bullish on for the next few years is, one is the DeFi, which is decentralized finance, where I see a lot of these new companies coming up. And I'm going to name a few. I think Avalanche is doing really well. AVAX is what it's called. There's also Uniswap and there's Terra. I think these are the three coins that I'm currently looking at in the DeFi space. And there's one more very bullish sector that not many people are talking about, but it's the gaming industry that's coming up on the cryptocurrency network, right? So very few people know about this. This might be the next kind of a bull run because we saw NFTs trending. So the gaming industry is coming up. A lot of people are making games on the entire network of either Ethereum, but Ethereum is not doing really well with respect to gas fees. So alternative blockchains are being created to facilitate gaming, right? And just to name a few, there's one company called, one coin called Axie Infinity or AXS. Now they have made like a Super Mario kind of a game. So if you remember Super Mario a long time ago and how today we are in this 3D version, they are just starting off in the entire crypto gaming space. Then there's one more, Decentraland. It's very weird because people are going and buying digital pieces of land in this virtual land. Right? So they're actually going and buying a small piece of land over there and it's called land marketplace. So I can go buy a certain sector of land and it's also on the NFT space. So that's what it is. And the third one,
a farm bill over there, but yeah, go ahead.
yeah, exactly. So it's basically like this virtual world where I own a part of a virtual land. And if I want to sell that land, there is a separate marketplace called the land marketplace where I can go sell this for tokens. Unbelievable what's happening, but its adoption is there and it's working. And the third, which is slightly inspired from our current events, which is a company called Veracity. They're doing really well because they're going with streaming. So today we can do streaming on games, we can do Twitch streaming, YouTube streaming, right? So, but you can't tip people with respect to coins, right? If I want to tip someone, an influencer, I can't give him a Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Veracity is solving that for gaming streamers where you can start tipping coins to these people. So these are the two industries I'm looking for, and then the coins underneath it. I don't go look at coins first and then the industry.
Fascinating. Let me go to Ajit with another question. Most often asked when it comes to crypto is, has the time to invest in Bitcoin gone? Has that ship rolled already? It's become too expensive, and is that have we seen enough on Bitcoin? Should we now be looking at other coins then?
So here's the thing. A few days ago, Bitcoin was at $68,000, and a few hours ago, it was $58,000. So it's a little difficult to, make the judgment that it is too late to buy. In my opinion, while it could be said that compared to trying to unearth the next Bitcoin or the hidden gem, which could have a much greater appreciation compared to Bitcoin, like, that going 10x is much more believable in the short term than Bitcoin going 10x. Having said that, I think that all investors in all markets should try to balance risk with reward. In the crypto market, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few of the other top 10 or 20 market cap tokens are fairly low risk by crypto standards. And hence, I think that in proportion to that risk, Bitcoin actually remains a very attractive buy at this point.
Even now, says Ajit over there. But your picks on which sectors do you think are looking good?
So frankly, unlike the stock market where there could be easily like about 20 to 40 sectors depending on how microscopically you want to classify them, crypto hasn't seen that many number of sectors. So for example, DeFi and NFT along with payment tokens constitute most of the number of coins. However, if I were to extend what the previous speaker said, is that within the FI space, there is a finance space and the gaming space, I think that GameFi is looking extremely attractive to me, where you are doing traditional finance functions like banking, investing, etc. But the process is gamified. So not just are you investing, you're also playing a game. And within the gaming space specifically, the play to earn games, which is where brands and networks are trying to capture the attention of the player and monetize that attention, which is what in the past YouTubes and Instagrams and social media of the world have done. I think that the play to earn games are very attractive to me.
So you're saying then equivalent perhaps to the YouTube likes and views and Instagram likes and views is what you're looking at in the gaming sector in that space, right?
Actually, I would, if you want to equate it, I would say that there are creators in YouTube who go ahead and try to monetize their content. So they create content so that they can earn from it. Now it is about play games so that you can earn by playing games.
Oh, wow. Exciting space indeed. Thank you both for joining us, and we'll keep coming back to you as we get on with our journey, and we'll keep watching out for these coins, what's interesting stuff happening in the crypto space. Thanks for joining us on CC.